dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play action here on first down. Pass is hauled in over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Bringing it out, it's Golden. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Pulls it in, it's Lacey. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special.
After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. This one will be fair caught. Going to run it here. Passes the 45. Good enough for first down yardage.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, look at the quick cut.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
To the air, it's Klubnik, bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boot.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Cardinals begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Moss. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Cardinals will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. It's an option look. He breaks free. Now here he goes. Past the 40. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Brown. Has the first down and more. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Back to pass. It's Moss. Nice grab. It's Brown. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Delivers over the middle. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. He missed it. Off target it that time. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looking to pass. It's Moss. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Louisville. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. And they keep it going here. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Moss. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a
deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Gonna run it. It's Adams. First out and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles and going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded, but sort of trying to create good field position here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Caught over the middle, it's Lacy. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the grab. It's Lacy. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He makes the grab. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Running through the tackle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw testing the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Looking for some space. It's Randall. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down and goal. Throwing off play action. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
It's a dart right down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Caught over the middle. It's Bell. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. To throw, it's Moss. Snags the quick throw. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the Cardinals have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Stewart. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the second half is a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
He's going to try to return the punt, and the returner brought down by the coverage team. Trying to find room, it's Brown. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The sure hands. It's Bell. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back. It's Moss. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. He shreds the tackle. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Going to try to use his legs here. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking deep to the right side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle.
It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic, and with players like...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets involved in the scoring. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defense. defender, Kirk?
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Moss. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Pulls it in. It's Stewart. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Tight end makes the grab. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Louisville.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll test the right side here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Jet sweep call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
With the catch, it's Moore. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. In the red area, it's Randall. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Chewing clock with the running game. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And then first down, they go right back to him. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Powering through the defender. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, it's Moss. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The back's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. Leaning on the run game here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Touchdown, Louisville. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Throws to the tight end. What a catch! And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. To throw, it's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter with the playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.